We're out here in the shed. Because before I start this video on the comparison of the modified stock mufflers to the Shark Road mufflers, which are currently installed on the Goldwing, hiding under the cover out there, I want to show you what I did to modify these mufflers. I know I had a video on this last year, but it wasn't clear. I wasn't planning on going back to them, but since you all convinced me that the Shark Roads have a drone, and then of course I had to listen to it, and they do have a drone. So now I want to compare. I also feel like the Shark Road mufflers have taken away a little bit of the mid-range and lower end of the bike. Yeah. So I want to try these modified stocks and see if there's any difference in sound, and see if it improves the feel in the mid-range. So let me just get to the point here, and then we can get to some of the comparison video. All right. Last year, when I started getting the bug to have this thing sound a little better, I drilled a third hole there. That I'm gonna plug before I put these on. I'm probably gonna weld a little cap on there, or maybe even just a rubber plug, I don't know, but it's gonna be plugged. How these are modified is the stock muffler in the smaller port has a block off plate, which is now removed. They stuck a large screwdriver in there and punched it out, this port. The major blockage to flow is a block off plate that's in the inlet. That was a little tricky to get out, but basically it kind of chiseled. It's tack welded in on the sides. It's not welded in all around, and it will pop out. It just takes a little more persuasion, and it'll drop in, and you kind of got to get a magnet and fish it out with a long needle nose helps too. Anyways, so the block off plate in the inlet and the block off plate in the small outlet are removed, and in the light you can see some airflow through there, so it is quite a bit less restricted. So we should have a better flow through these, which will give us more sound, and retain power characteristics, I guess. And being that it's good steel stock muffler, we should have no drone. Stick around for the rest of the video. Now they're getting out of town a little bit. Let's have a listen. You know, 2,000 to 2,500, 2,600 RPMs. Just grumbly and sounding good. Yeah, we got a little bit of light rain going on this afternoon. It's supposed to clear out. Hopefully it's gone, long gone by the time we get the modified stock mufflers on. Stay tuned for takeoff. I guess that's the drone everyone's talking about from the Shark Roads, like right around 3,000. Can you hear it? They do hump quite a bit. I didn't really notice until I heard everybody else talking about it. Now, I had a victory before this, a victory cross country with the V-Twin 106, and it was pretty heavily modified with cams and tuning and intake and exhaust, and it was louder than this bike by a long shot, but there was none of that droning sound. So today's project is to find out if the modified mufflers, the modified stock mufflers, can give us an improved sound without the drone. So I'll bring you in one more time at another area. There's a lot of traffic out today, unfortunately. Up to full throttle. I'm trying to keep under the wind noise here a bit. So they are loud when you crank these things up. All right. Next, we're going to come to the modified stock muffler. So see you from part 2. Hey, thanks for the blinker. Appreciate it. Always appreciated. There was a bit of a shop mishap. Yeah, that is not cool. Unfortunately, you know, there was a little crack in this windshield at the very top, and I was thinking about replacing it, but now it has a much bigger crack in the top. I'm not even going to explain what happened, but raise this up. But the stock mufflers, the modified stock mufflers, are in. To account for the broken windshield, I have it up a little bit more than usual. And I'm gonna say the stock mufflers, the modified stock mufflers, are on now, and I'm gonna say without a doubt I like them better. They're not as quiet as the stock bone stock mufflers with the restrictor plates in, that's for sure. And one thing that I noticed immediately, remember I said at the beginning of the video that I thought there was a slight loss of mid-range from the Shark Road mufflers. I'm gonna say there definitely was, because the mid-range is back. And I don't know what is going on here, but I've about had enough. And there's absolutely no drone, just that jet-like induction. Yeah, I am going to stick with the stock mufflers. I'm going to give you one more pull here. I mean the modified stock mufflers. They still sound good in decel, no popping, no weirdness. I'll tell you what, this BT Moto tune is just sweet with these bikes. I forgot what it ran like without the BT Moto tune. It's been a while now, but I know it wasn't like this. So do one more pull here. whip. A little more performance and less racket. That's what I have to say. Sounds good to me, feels great to me. How about one more decel? Alright, let's play Goldwing and slow down. So, I'm going home to order a windshield. See you later.